And we are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bazaar. In today's episode, we are just going to be running it. I won't tell you my secrets, but I will show you a little bit of how it's done. Vanessa's headquarters, as soon as you enter, you have to take one of the items you're given from the enchanted place. Toxic grenade, that's going to be really, really dirty. That's going to be terrifyingly dirty, actually.
Will inspire the crew.
Oh, excuse me. I would have liked to fight the Viper. I think we would have won. We definitely would have won. I'm looking at it, and this is just insane. This is a crazy start. If we can reload it, oh my gosh, don't get me started. Sure, we can run some funny business. Nothing crazy, nothing overly amazing that we got there.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Reload flask. No. That would have been so good. That would have been so good to have on the team. I think we win this anyways. Our burst is just so quick. And we didn't even start with an enchant or a skill to let us burst them down. Don't get me wrong. This is going to do a lot of damage. But we're going to do way more. Yeah. No, he... Basically, any build just doesn't stand a chance against us in the early game.
Next time, boys.
Holy bursh.
More plunder.
Holy bursh. Toxic grenade, ladies and gentlemen. Toxic grenade. Now, I want to get its damage up to like 1,000. And I know that's not particularly practical. Extra crit is just so nice. Strength with our current build is amazing. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm going to re-roll when I go here, but I have to try for Ramrod. I'll take Cutlass for now. It's just extra damage. We are fully just going into the damage build. Now, what do we want? Frankly, we want XP. And I think we can take them. Rust would be an amazing get. Junkyard Club even would be an amazing get. I would be okay with that. Now, if we can get when you crit, your other item reloads, something like that, I would be very happy. This is a good build. Let me just put it out there. This is a very good build. Very strong start.
See that plank? Walk it.
It's money, so I'm not that mad about it. And if we could get extra XP... The extra XP, oh, weights would be amazing. That's saying we win this. I don't know if we win this. I hope we win this, of course. It would be stupid not to hope to win. Maybe we put Cutlass in front of the bayonet instead of the revolver. I think that's the move. Snowstorm. We can definitely figure something out. Life Preserver. That's just basically another life. Are we to a point where we think Curio's worth it? I don't think so. Fishing rod. It'll give us aquatic items. It'll give us a little bit of money extra. Basically, that's just one more income, which Frankly, we're lacking on income. That's quite good. I'm so sad the pay to win is so good. Because I want it. Because I want it. I want the items that they have. You know, like, holy. But frankly, we don't need the items they have. We really don't. We're running a very strong build here. Oh, and give us the mountain pass. Give us a fight.
First Piggles game.
Small refresh would be amazing. Piggles could be nice. Because then we could get crit. We could get damage scaling. We just, at this point, we really just need... reload. We need reload. It would be so just good to have a reload on our board right now. Small refresh, I'd be okay with it. You know what? Even just the red piggle is not bad. It's not a bad shout. So what do you got? 5 seconds. No. Hand axe. You were good for my team. You were good for my team. But I think
All things in moderation
I know what we need.
and business.
Let's get it on the board. Just in case we find a reload, ammo items would be brilliant. You know what? Let's take Tempest Flame Dancer. Ah, this was for if we had the... Okay, ignore the Piggle placement for now. Ignore the Piggle placement. It should be to the left of the Cutlass.
You fight like a
Maybe it doesn't matter.
without
Maybe it really doesn't matter. Like, wow. This is a squad I'm very happy to run. Bar of gold. Get out of here. Now. Let's just upgrade the crow's nest. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Quicker the fight.
We're not going to be running it yet. But we may be running it. Reload. Reload. Please give me a reload.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Now,
Honestly,
if it doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
this alone might be enough to make me consider... Reload, reload. Okay. The 2 extra ammo on the grenade just makes it so worth having. How did we get up to 160 damage? How did we get up to 160 damage? Did I miss something? Oh no, it's gold. It's gold. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I was like, how did we get 60 damage out of nothing? But we didn't. We didn't. Frankly, we work at the docks and look for the reload. I mean, there's no real reason not to have the Thermal out there. We don't really have a bronze we want to upgrade. Reload me. Silencer is quite good. No reloads, huh? No reloads. Send me in Blood Reef Raider. Maybe we get an upgrade on the Crow's Nest. Powder Flask. Powder Flask would be so big. Shield Potion would be so big. Even just upgrading the Cannonball would be so big here. We should probably be getting the Life Preserver with the Yellow Piggles, but... And we're off to the races. And we're off to the races. Oh my gosh. I don't have a vehicle on my board. Yikes. We gotta get rid of our old stuff. Sorry, gang. You were interesting. That's actually a really interesting interaction. We do have 7 items, but 5% cooldown reduction? I think we just run Keen Eye here. And if it crits, will the Life Preserver give us 440 HP? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Oh, we had the perfect amount of space. Never mind. I was like, oh, I don't think we had enough space. We do. We do. And put us into the mountain pass. This run is just, we are just ruining every single enemy that we run up against. 78% crit chances. Very good. The poison off of the toxic grenade. This is maybe better than the last run I had at the end of its lifespan. Which is, I mean, it's a show. The last run that we had was very, very bad. Arvast? Arvasv? Arwazv? Arwazv? I don't know how he says it. I don't know how he's supposed to say it. But there's no, I really don't think we lose. I'm so glad they made dive weights worse. That's so just good. And it makes the game so much more balanced.
I've got another salvo with me.
In my favor. In my favor. Balanced in my favor. Which means it was unbalanced in the other people's favor for a while. Now, I think we work at the docks. We do want to get rid of Cannonball at some point. Mortar and Pestle is very interesting. Mortar and Pestle makes this a very interesting run. We probably keep Thermal out there. We're never going to use a Illusoray. Honestly, I just don't want to deal with the fishing rod.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
I would love ammo. Frankly, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. It is amazing to be back. All talk would be amazing. I'd be okay with a powder flask. I'd be okay with gunpowder. Cannonball would just upgrade us. You know, like...
But I completed all the dueling courses.
We are near unstoppable. We are near unstoppable. I think, of course, if we get one shot, what chance do we have? But... give me some damage. I really want damage on the toxic grenade. And we can take any enemy out there. Unless it's Aheva. Not quite what I would have liked. And I'm given an interesting position here. Where I just don't think it's worth changing up right now. I really don't think it's worth changing up right now. Maybe we get rid of Thermal, but at the same time,
I may be young for a captain.
the Piggle is not going to do much for us. Let's just say that. The Piggle is not going to do very much for us. If we had, like, haste that would go randomly, of course, I'd want to get rid of the stuff on my board. 8 times multicast, huh? 8 times multicast. on a 1 second freeze. Well, thankfully it only hit like 8 seconds of freeze. I guess we are stoppable. I guess we are stoppable against pay to wins. Not really what we like to see. Not at all what we like to see, in fact.
But I can help you finish a fight.
And we're just looking for an upgrade to the grenade here.
To reconsider.
Create a silver or lower tier item. Now I'm thinking. Star chart upgrade is worth it to us here.
Now this.
Did Life Preserver go
inspire
off last
the
round?
crew.
I don't know. Probably because we died, but
I can
I don't know.
sell you things. I'll show
Now
you
I know how it
some
looks.
back
I know how it
carry a
looks.
business tree.
You know, oh, you're throwing. I don't think we are. I think we can take the Infernal. We don't have much burn. We do have burn, though. We don't have much, but we do have burn. It would have been nice to crit there. Of course, any crits will be very nice. Gonjus. Gonjus. If we had crit all the times, we would have won. Wait, we did. We definitely crit every time, right? Am I missing something here? I don't know. Shiny star chart. That's where we're heading towards. Sure, I'll take 140 max health for free. That's just a much better
We're
and
out to
cheaper,
dethrone a king, not to squabble with
what are they
the
called?
lords.
Chocolate bar. Much cheaper chocolate bar because it's free. Ooh, interesting, interesting. You're a poison bill. Now poison is much slower than burn. I do have to keep that in mind. But we do crit every single time. Yeah, pay to win is just that. Pay to win is just pay to win. There's nothing else to it. Like, you pay to get the cards that are supremely overpowered. And that's fine. You know? Like, whatever. Not what we're looking for. I'm sorry, gang. It's just not what we're looking for. Gold tier skills.
Promise to be here when you're
Could be
ready,
good.
but I am very old.
No, building crescendo is just not worth it here. Now, flurry of blows makes this interesting.
To our community, we Sphinxians thank
Flurry of blows makes this very interesting. I mean, we have to take it every time. You know this. You know we have to take this every time.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Like a 2 cost XP? I will take that every single time. Don't even get it twisted. Let's see. Thug. Bonk me. Bonk me. Give me bonk. We can't get strength. Spices even would be okay with me. Because then I'd get rid of the Thermal. I'd get the huge amount of ammo in, and I'd just get the spices running it up on the starch or on the toxic grenade.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Like, we don't really even need powder flask. Just not what we're looking for. Sadly, just not what we're looking for. I'll take Star Chart. You know what? I'll take Star Chart. Yeah, we have enough, more than enough crit here. Now, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? It might be crazy, but an even further cooldown reduction is quite nice. I don't think we can afford any of the skills that we want.
My fight isn't
I would have
with
wanted the you know, maybe 8 times
Go
use
ahead.
weapon, charge it.
Underestimate me. It makes
But
this
getting rid of a
fun.
slow or a cooldown on the board makes it so that the toxic grenade, in fact, 3 seconds of freeze, man. Screw me.
I paint my ship
3
red
seconds of
because I
freeze on the toxic grenade, huh? That's absurd. Give me a loot item. Give me a loot item. Cooldown, please. Please cooldown. Damage is okay too. Damage is just, but it's just okay.
Big deals.
Now, upgrades, people, upgrades.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you
Loop.
bought this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's actually brilliant.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
I think this is the play. I think this is the play. We both charge up the grenade and we haste it every single time it goes off. Oh. And it's free. We get 5 gold from going here. Because we have the loop. I think, Thurnbull, you have lived up to your name. Mad respect. Let's go for the XP from Bouncertron. We kind of threw when we lost against the Infernal, but it was close, man. It was close. Like, don't even, like...
Combat exception triggered. Club entry accepted.
This is a very good build. This is a very good build. Sextant upgrade. Worth it for now. Worth it for now. Let's get some upgrades.
Price. You can't afford it.
Sadly, no upgrades up there.
For everyone.
This is difficult. This is very, very difficult.
Greetings, old friend. I'm pleased to find.
Because do we ball me. Ball me. We ball. We ball out of control.
You should know. I
We
ran
don't.
into the legend.
Shield on the ball is so bad. I wish that it counted out the enchantment that you could have chosen. This is going to be hard. This is going to be difficult. If we can get more ammo, that would of course be amazing.
You can learn a lot from losing.
Square pig. Square pig. Nothing really else to say other than square pig. Random enchant.
For your bright future.
Honest to goodness, I think it's grenade, double damage grenade here.
ships may
because it crits as well. If we can get a crit enchant on on the crow's nest, I am going to be very, very happy.
First, profit 10.
Star chart is not very useful for us here
Do you have to leave already?
because it can't be directly adjacent to the obsidian grenade. How much? So this gives it 100 damage. That's really nice. That is very nice. If I could get a way to just have it go a little faster, I think this run would be off to the races. Let's take the max XP. That lets us level up on this peg. Diamond Shadow Club. Diamond Shadow Club. That would be interesting. I was about to say, do we even win here? That was terrifying.
Maybe if we towed a barge.
That was scary. That was scary.
When I observe a detonation at 1,000 frames per second, blooming like a flower.
Parting shot could be what we need. When you crit with an item, reload another item 1M. I just wish it worked on itself. You know? I just wish so much that it worked on itself. So much so that I'm just gonna get it.
My students did not pay attention. Now they do not live.
Upgrades. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. We were looking for a silencer upgrade. Gumballs are effectively free. So there's no reason not to get them. It's just free damage. Maybe even crit? A little bit of crit, a little bit of crit. A little disappointing though. A little disappointing and I think it's just too scary not to run something like, well, probably like this. Get the cooldown reduced. Maybe the haste goes on the powder flask. We wouldn't like that. We would not like for the flurry of blows to charge powder flask.
Isn't with you, but if you insist.
But we're looking quite strong. We are looking quite strong here. Whoa, 11 times Beast of Burden proc. Okay. Okay, buddy. And perma-slow. And perma-slow. I did not sail this ship right. I did not sail this ship right.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My
But I did the
father
best I
lives
could.
through me.
And you know what? We dance with the ones that brought us. We dance with the ones that brought us. And I'm happy with the chest. I'm happy with the chest. We don't downrank. Thankfully. Thankfully we don't downrank. And we absolutely do open that chest together. Come on. Give us 100 gold. Let's just call it even. Let's just call it even. 60. That was a lot closer than I'm used to. Okay. And we got a big, little, like, torpedo bow thing. You know what? If you enjoyed, as always, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, Take care.